We also have improved the ways you can visualize the 3D onion skinning directly in the viewport. Take a look at this new subpanel introduced, which is the display subpanel. First thing to notice, the back face and the in-front options were moved from this subpanel, and we have introduced a way to visualize the wireframes for the 3D onion skinning by clicking this icon here. Also, we have another section of dedicated options right here. So let's take a look what they do. Bring back to the first frame of animation and let's do something crazy here. Let's do 100 frames ahead, 0 before, skip at every 4 frames and offset to 0 and press generate. We are going to visualize 100 frames ahead, skipping at every 4. So the default behavior is fade in and fade out the frames I have triggered. But if I want to visualize the whole range of frames baked, I can simply turn off the fade offset. So this way I'm going to see all the frames that we have baked on this animation. You can now turn dynamic colors. So now I can dynamically change the colors of the onions when they become the past or if they are the future. And along with that, we can decrease opacity. A nice way to visualize without distracting you too much. And something important to mention here is, let's say I'm using fade offset, but the colors are fading out and I would like to remain those past in the screen even though they are past already. If you hover your mouse, tooltips will appear. Always remember, we have added many tooltips here, so feel free to hover your mouse and take a look what they say. It's saying positive values make onion skin to remain visible after the fact. Increase that to 0.1 and suddenly I can start seeing those frames that are the past. They are not being faded out completely. I can also play with this opacity here to fine-tune the best way. So if I play with negative values, now they're gonna fade out quicker. Alright, let's do another bake here to demonstrate the last feature of this section, which is the highlight trigger. Let's bring back to 5 before and 5 after and no skip this time. Now we have also the ability to tint with whatever color you want the frame that has triggered this onion skinning process. So as you can see now, I know that it was this frame, and because it's colored with the color I have chosen here. And you also can simply disable that option as well. Now you have the default behavior we had previously, which is don't change colors dynamically, always show the highlight, or completely change the behavior of the visualization on your onion skinning. That pretty much covers what I would like to talk about in this video, and I appreciate all the support. Thank you very much and see you next time.